Welcome back, guys, to Mass Effect Andromeda, as our brothers are woken from a coma, and with that seems to be the signaling of new memories here on the Nexus. So let's find out what there is for us.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
A moment. There is an added layer of security.
What was it Gian Garson said? The code word is Fulcrum?
That worked. This is the last memory your father encrypted, from the final planning stages of Hyperion's departure.
Castus, thanks for calling. Not a lot of people still admit to knowing me.
I owe you. Those were good days on the Citadel, Alec. I checked with my son Garrus. He works there now, CSEC.
And?
He says the Council thinks Commander Shepard's story is bogus.
Uh-huh. But?
Privately, I've heard they're starting to wonder.
This threat, they're called Reapers?
Shepard's word for them. Something about a cycle, an extinction event that happens every 50,000 years, galaxy-wide. And supposedly the alarm clock's about to go off again.
Unbelievable.
I know. But according to Garrus, Shepard's as level-headed as they come. Takes after you. And then 7. So, if the commander says these Reapers are coming, I don't want to be around to see them.
Thanks, Castus.
Take care.
Yes?
I checked around. There might be something to this.
If there is a war, the scramble for resources will be on a scale we've never seen before. The chaos will be monumental.
We should accelerate our timetable.
They will keep the reason quiet. No need to alarm anyone. But the arcs must be underway before any fighting starts. We can't get caught in the crossfire.
Agreed.
Is there something else?
Years ago, you mentioned salvation for a lot of people. You knew this was coming.
I knew something was coming. In theory. Shepard made it real.
And now that you're right?
We'll need a new home. We're going to be all that's left of civilization.
Sam,
Yes, Pathfinder?
track down my kids. Tell them their old man needs to talk. It's urgent. And how is Ellen?
She remains in stasis. As you hoped, it has suspended the progress of her disease.
Make sure her pod is on the Hyperion. Don't use her real name. I'll tell the kids when the time is right. Sam, transfer Pathfinder access. Encrypt memories. There's still hope for your mother.
Mom is here? Alive?
Alec blocked all knowledge of this memory. I now recall his directive to put Ellen into stasis. He hoped it would halt further progress of her disease until a cure could be found.
Sam? This is the best news I've heard in a long time.
It is indeed cause for optimism, although Alec did not want to raise hopes prematurely. This is the reason you were made Pathfinder, to see the process through.
Where's Mom now?
Here on the Hyperion. Ellen is in a stasis pod under a false name. Elizabeth Riley.
So this was Dad's plan.
Alec could not live with the thought of Ellen recovering, only to discover you had died. He sacrificed himself to ensure you and Scott could one day be reunited with your mother. He was also concerned that what he knew about the Reapers and the Benefactor remained secret. He entrusted you with this knowledge. Additional logs with pertinent information are now unlocked in Alec's quarters.
Now we know what Gian Garson meant. That something big spooked the Benefactor. It was these Reapers. What do you know about them?
A Spectre operative in the Milky Way, Commander Shepard, launched an investigation in 2183 into the existence of an ancient race known as Reapers. According to Shepard's information, the Reapers invade the Milky Way every 50,000 years to destroy any advanced organic life. Allegedly, this cycle has been occurring for millions of years. Shepard claimed the Reaper's return was imminent.
But why was Gian Garson murdered?
Recall Garson's words about the benefactor. Now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for good, but I have my doubts.
What does that mean? Who was or is the benefactor?
Unknown.
That was over 600 years ago. Was Shepard right? Did the Reapers come back?
Additional logs in your father's quarters have unlocked. Their implications are troubling. Your father believed it prudent that you have this information should anything happen to him.
Got it. I need to go find Mom.
Do you need to go find Mum right now? It seems like you need to cure a disease first. But there's more logs, so that might lead to information about that. And I take it they got long-range communication saying that the, well, you know, the Reapers had attacked.
Your father's personal logs.
We're traveling after all.
We've just arrived in Andromeda. Before the rest of the Hyperion wakes up, I've checked our comms for any signals from the Milky Way. Looks like sometime in 2186. Everything went to hell. We got out just ahead of it. Commander Shepard was right. So was our mysterious benefactor.
This is Paladin Command to all Turian units within range. Under catastrophic Reaper attack. Primarch Fedorian is dead. Ground units are searching for the next in succession. We'll advise when. Everybody get down!
Alliance personnel, please stand by for an emergency flash traffic message.
This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Stephen Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. I say again, Reaper attack is underway. Instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tacit. May God save us.
Hello, Alec. This is Liara Tassoni, and the year is 2186. I don't know if you'll even receive this message, but we corresponded years ago. I remember you spoke about a plan to settle Andromeda. I don't know if your ARBs made it out of the Milky Way, but the worst has happened here. I'm with Commander Shepard and a brave crew. We're trying to build a weapon to turn the tide, but I fear that the civilization you remember, the people of the Milky Way as you knew them, could be gone forever. You may be all that's left. Please, don't forget us. Keep us alive in your hearts. And tell your children of the wonders that once were. On behalf of the crew of the Normandy SR-2, this is Dr. Liara Tassoni, signing off.
Alec, this is Gian Garson. For the record, year 2185. It's about Fulcrum. I'm on the Nexus and we're going into stasis for the voyage. Looks like you're already asleep. I'm very uncomfortable with our benefactor, and the fact that we still don't know who they are, and all these lives in our hands. I should have done something sooner. This is all very troubling, Alec. Let's talk as soon as you reach Andromeda.
No wonder you got killed.
Jen, I got your message about Fulcrum. It's now 2819. We reached Andromeda but have no sign of the Nexus. I have the same concerns as you. In all likelihood, the Milky Way... well, something terrible happened there. At least the benefactor spared us from that. But why keep hiding? Something's off. But we've got bigger problems at the moment. Habitat 7 may be a bust. Finding a home is all that matters now. I'm securing these Milky Way reports. This is the only copy and I don't want it getting out. Whatever happened was 600 years ago. Someday we might break the news to everyone if the time's right. I guess we always knew there was no going back.
Now there's a punctuation mark at the end. Well, okay, so we've heard their perspective on things. They know that the Milky Way is a bust. They are the only remnants of human society and other societies, of course, as well. But that said, Mummy's alive. So how do we find you? Of course, we're on a priority up at the moment. We know where we're going to meet up with the rest, but let's continue on this vein, shall we? Our trip down memory lane, indeed. Which is why things were encrypted in the end, I guess. You wouldn't really want... You want people to know about what's happened in the Milky Way in the future, maybe, but... You don't really want them knowing out right away. Desperation might set in. There's no going back! Well, we know there's no going back, but still... It would create a panic to know that something like the Reapers were out there. Of course, if they did manage to go back, you'd pretty much find, wouldn't you, that, well, everything's all changed, considering what happened. So wait, is that where I need to go? What he means by that is right through. Is my brother not there anymore? Looks like it. Don't you be coughing. Don't you have some illness? Already dealt with that. You're already here waiting, are you?
What's all this about? Okay, this is the pod you told me about. Who's Elizabeth Riley?
If you could have one person back in your life, who would it be?
Well, Mom, of course. I mean... Hold on a second. Elizabeth Riley. Her initials. ER. Are you telling me?
I saw Dad's last memory. ER is Ellen Ryder. He put her here. Scott, it's Mom.
I don't... How... Wow. How is this possible?
Apparently, putting her into stasis also put her disease on hold.
Its progress has been halted. Alec put her in stasis after she fell unconscious in the hospital.
This is incredible. So Dad being a pain in the ass finally paid off. I want to shake his hand. And then punch him. Why didn't he tell us?
Dad was being Dad. I'm just glad she's still with us.
Well, let's get her out of there.
That's inadvisable. Although Ellen is alive, reviving her would trigger the disease, which would prove fatal.
Can't we cure her, Sam? It's been 600 years.
That was your father's plan.
What do you mean?
Alec hoped that in Andromeda, we would discover new scientific insights that could provide answers. Our journeys in Helios have indeed provided valuable genetic knowledge, information that could lead to a cure. But patience is required. For the moment, enjoy the fact that she is still alive, and that your accomplishments will one day save her life.
Just make sure she stays safe, Sam.
We lost her once. We're not losing her again.
My original purpose was to ensure the survival of Ellen Ryder. It is a mission I hope the three of us will one day fulfill, together.
We leveled up from it, and Mummy's still alive. Brother's very happy and up and walking about. Progress has been made. Let's hope in Andromeda for the Riders, really, as well. Not just the hope of humanity and all other species, but just that little something extra that can make you try so much harder. Well, let's go meet up with the Pathfinders, isn't it? You said in the science lab, right?
Security head Sloan Kelly played a role in the uprising that killed dozens. Initiative authorities tracked the exiles.
In my brain, that means up here.
To Kadara, a desert planet in the Gavorkan system.
I can put it on the journal if I want to.
Initiative director Jaren Tan.
If it tells me to go backwards, no, it's not.
The exile port was made public.
Kadara is dangerous. The exiles
Up and round, we know where they are.
away from Kadara. I cannot.
Well, let's see what the other Pathfinders are going to say now that they're with us.
Ryder, good to see you. We've been working with Dr. Aradana and her team on the problem of getting to Meridian.
We think we have the answer.
I'm listening.
It's plans for new technology we've designated Ghost Storm.
As you approach Meridian, our own ships can broadcast fake returns for the Tempest.
The Ket won't know which one is real. It will confuse their sensors and draw their ships off.
It could buy you some time.
I can work with that. Just enough to give us an advantage.
The rest is up to you.
I can handle it. though it means going against the initiative. We're alone here. You didn't hear that.
Hear what? We've been collating gamma charts all day.
A risk comes with the job. Part of being a Pathfinder.
Sure, if they'd pay us once in a while.
Not after this.
You'll need to research the Ghost Storm technology first. Then we'll meet you at Meridian.
Good luck.
Largely because Ket technology appears mimetic, taking designs from different sources to improve their own. It is a familiar pattern. Observe, conquer, incorporate.
How many have they incorporated? How much of Andromeda's life has been suffocated or lost?
I cannot speculate, Professor. We should anticipate the Ket learning from and incorporating initiative technology as well.
That was an interesting conversation they randomly got into then. We can definitely research the stuff, but I don't really want to go straight away, do I? What do I need to do it? I actually have to research it first. So what kind of tech are we looking at here? And what category are we looking at here? Maybe we've got to discover it on board. Maybe it's an augment. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool indeed. Ricocheting bullets. Seeking plasma bolts? What on earth? I can make this stuff? Because I never bothered to check. Beam emitter. Power boosters, stuff like this. But that's not what I need still. I mean, I can look at weapons and stuff. Well, let's leave that for now. We'll get to it. As I say, it's good for us to probably head out again. Get past that laggy.
That'll show them.
Yeah, that'll show him. The Nexus is pretty full of many species now, so where do we go next? Of course, it wants to integrate it with the Tempest, so maybe we actually just have to get on the Tempest itself. Let's try that first of all, then speak to Gil. Someone just say Pathfinder at me. I think it's the guard, wasn't it? I thought it was Sam. Don't know why. Just so used to him saying like, Pathfinder, I will tell you the thing that will be done, etc, etc. It's nice to think that his original mission isn't even what we're doing out here. But also, this Sam, the one we have, is a kind of like god entity Sam, of which it seems that the power that I have and don't know about is ridiculous. What do you need to speak about, Kalo?
Could we talk a moment?
Ah, there you are. I was wondering, when you found the Solarian Ark, was anything strange? Out of place?
You mean besides the Exalted Krogan, the relics, and getting jabbed in the neck? Why are you asking?
Because a few hours ago, we received this.
Hello, Ryder. I don't think the Solarian Ark was captured by chance. If you want to know more, meet me at these coordinates.
That's all. Do you think it's some sort of hoax?
Now that I think about it, a Ket armada just stumbling across the Solarian Ark seems a little convenient.
Coincidences do happen, though when you put it like that. I'll put the coordinates for this meeting in the nav computer. I suppose there's no harm in making sure.
Not at all. Another meeting point on Haval, it seems. Let's try this technology integration. Over here, eh?
The Ghost Storm technology has been fully researched, Pathfinder.
Excellent. We're ready to make our push on Meridian then. I'll call a meeting immediately.
Do we want to do that meeting? I mean, it probably sounds like a last go, if you know what I mean. Like, we're off and that's it.
Couldn't digest it without heavy processing.
Well, that said,
Cellulolysis would be hugely inefficient.
we got a ton of other places to check out.
Oh, shoot.
We got everything to scan, yet again. New missions all around. Aya to visit, Haval to visit, Aladdin to visit yet again. Another pop through everywhere and every place. Well, it's time to get combing the place again and sorting out some more loyalty missions as we continue on across the galaxy. In Mass Effect Andromeda, tons of missions gained extra.
Pythias system, Homovios, and Prodromos.
I'll see you next time as we meet up with Jill. Bye-bye.